Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a video from us.
Top 10 signs that your job interview was a success. Even though getting to the interview stage in your job search can already feel like a major victory, it's frequently difficult to access how well the interview went after you leave. Even those who land the role admit that they don't always recall what they said. So here are top 10 indicators of how well your interview went. First of all, you stayed in the interview longer than was anticipated. It's possible that your recruiter made a note of how long the interview would last. The time of a hiring manager is valuable, especially when candidates are being sought out. One indication that they are clearly interested in you is if they decide to use this time to learn more about you. Then, the conversational feel of the interview. Did you find speaking with the interviewer to be relatively simple? Did you get the impression that the interview was more like a conversation than a dry Q&A session? If so, you most likely did a good job of establishing a rapport with the interviewer and exhibited some excellent interpersonal skills. Furthermore, you have made it simpler for the interviewer to picture you getting along with the rest of the team by clicking well with them. The interviewer appeared interested. Did you sense the interviewer's interest as you responded to their questions and discussed yourself? Think about how they are responding and how they are acting. It's likely that the interviewer was paying attention to what you were saying if they leaned in, nodded, smiled, and agreed with what you had to say. More importantly, they were urging you to continue speaking because they were enjoying what they were hearing. You are convinced of both the position and the company. Did you feel positive and enthusiastic about the opportunity after the interview? And is this as a result of the interviewer's animated discussion of the positive aspects of the position and the company, including the rewards and benefits offered, as well as what you could gain in terms of career advancement? If this is the case, the interviewer was obviously convinced that you would be a good fit for the position and hope that you would feel the same way. Your inquiries are fully addressed. On a similar note, the interviewer would have been eager to give thorough answers to all of your questions because they wanted you to be convinced of the opportunity. It is a good indication that the hiring manager wanted to impress you as much as you wanted to impress them. If they answered your questions with enthusiasm and detail and double-checked with you to make sure they were clear. You were given the names of potential coworkers. At the conclusion of the interview, it was a positive sign if the hiring manager introduced you to other employees. Even better, you will be in a good standing if you felt that you got along well with these coworkers and left a positive impression. Furthermore, you met some influential senior decision makers. Like I said, unless the hiring manager already has a positive impression of you, they won't take the time to introduce you to other people in the company. In particular, if these individuals are senior stakeholders, this is true. The interviewer knows these people will need to approve their final hiring decision if they introduce you to a director or C-suite executive, so that they could see for themselves why you are the best option. They wanted to expedite the process by setting up a face-to-face introduction. At the conclusion, closing questions are posed. These concern the notice period and potential start dates, among other things. This may indicate that the interviewer is considering moving on to the next round. Additionally, you might have been questions about your interest in the position and any upcoming interviews. This could be an indication that the hiring manager is interested in you, wants you to feel the same way, and doesn't want to fall behind the competition. The interviewer makes it clear what will happen next. Did the hiring manager inform you as the interview came to a close what the next step would be, that is, a second interview, and when you could anticipate hearing back? By doing this, they are telling you that you still have a chance to advance to this stage. So keep trying. Most importantly, the interviewer provided the recruiter with helpful feedback. Did your recruiter give you a positive response when you spoke with them later? Even though the company must continue interviewing other candidates, they want you to know that your chances are good if they took the initiative to provide positive feedback to the recruiter soon after. Be honest with and mindful of yourself while following your instincts. Be aware that if none of these things occur, it may not be because of anything you said or didn't say. Don't be hard on yourself. If this job doesn't work out, it's because you weren't the right candidate for the job. Continue looking for work and the ideal opportunity will appear.
Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a video from us.